There's a few things Reis does well. First, his inside body kick. Reis is a compact and muscular guy, and he clearly generates a lot of power. The one against Scott Jorgensen is most clear. This is something that Reis can find a home for against DJ too. As we saw in DJ's fight against Horiguchi, he was absorbing body kicks until he made a few adjustments. John Dodson was also able to land a decent body kick as well. There's opportunity for Reis to invest in body kicks and take advantage of the open stance matchup. Reis' stand-up is primarily fakes and feints to close the distance, landing a short combination, then shooting for the takedown. If the opponent attacks first, Reis will throw a check right hook or hit the leg kick off their attack to upset the rhythm. In my opinion, Reis' striking is largely ineffective despite improving his striking and footwork over the years. His primary goal is to avoid fighting at range as much as possible. That's why he has more takedowns than the average fighter, because he tries for so much more. Wilson Reis has 28 professional MMA fights, and he hasn't won a single bout by knockout or TKO. It's either submission or decision. Reis will probably hold the strength advantage of the two and try to press DJ in the clinch, while at the same time looking for opportunities to drag him down. In my opinion, that will be the toughest aspect for DJ to handle. I think the ideal scenario for Reis is to press the action as early as possible before DJ can get his rhythm and timing, take him down, and immediately look for back takes or submission opportunities in the scramble, because the longer the fight wears on, the more time Matt Hume will call for DJ to make adjustments, and the fight will begin to slip away. Reis only has 2 submission victories in the 3rd round, and against DJ, a fighter who keeps a consistent pace for 25 minutes, it'll be extremely difficult to catch a submission past the 2nd round. It's also going to be hard to win a decision over DJ because of where his strengths lie. Now, despite DJ's past struggles primarily against fighters who are larger and can out-wrestle or out-grapple him, they've also had a more complete MMA game than Reis has. Reis' single strength that has more refinement could benefit him as he transitions from position to position, submission to submission, but I think the window of opportunity is very short. Last, it's important to note that Wilson Reis trains out of Alliance because there's one other notable fighter who can provide a lot of valuable insight there, and I'll give you 1 second to guess. Now, if you said CM Punk, you're wrong, for many reasons. And if you said Dominic Cruz, congratulations. Head coach Eric Del Fiero and Dominic Cruz have prepared for DJ in the past, and they'll be able to provide key insight and develop an excellent game plan. All that needs to happen is for Reis to execute. Demetrius Johnson has many strengths and a very well-rounded game. He's fast, has good footwork and timing, great feints, listens to his coach, sticks to a game plan, makes adjustments on the fly and between rounds, great fitness and conditioning. But his single best aspect of his MMA game out of everything is his Muay Thai, specifically in the clinch, in my opinion. If you're tying up with DJ, be prepared to get hit with plenty of knees. It doesn't matter if he's on the offensive or defensive, if he has underhooks or doesn't, if he has the plum or doesn't, DJ is going to smash his opponent with quick knees, with pinpoint accuracy. I reached out to Rita Fightnomics, and he was kind enough to provide some insight into DJ's clinch stats, saying Mighty Mouse's clinch stats are solid, above average in control, pace, and accuracy, and he spends 21% of his overall fight time in the clinch. You can look at any one of DJ's fights and see this at play, but the 2 where they're most effective in my opinion was the first one with John Dodson and with Henry Cejudo. I think if Reis can't secure double leg or single leg takedowns, he'll have to revert to pressing DJ against the cage in the clinch, and the longer he spends time there, the more DJ will smash him with knees, work himself into a better position, and either separate or get the Muay Thai plum and start hitting him with more knees and eventually elbows. I think the first 2 rounds, we'll see plenty of knees from DJ, hitting him to the body, and as the fight goes on, those investments will begin to pay off as DJ starts working Reis on the feet with combinations and pressure. As we've seen many times from Wilson Reis now, he consistently gets hit with the right hand, and he's been dropped multiple times throughout his career. He's been finished twice, but dropped a lot. Granted, they were against fighters who were larger or had a significant reach on him, but considering the kind of pressure DJ employs, it's very possible he does get finished in this fight as well. So to sum it up, Reis' best chance in my opinion is to either press the action early with immense pressure, try for plenty of takedowns to create as many scrambles as possible, and try to secure submission. Otherwise, try to cut off the cage, take DJ down, and hold him down for 3 out of the 5 rounds to secure a decision. And although Reis has advantages that could win him this fight, I think he lacks the overall game necessary to defeat someone like DJ. Reis has to use a lot of volume to get the victory he needs, and aside from a submission early or a puncher's chance, I don't think Reis wins this fight. Considering this is flyweight and decisions are most common, I think DJ wins this fight by decision. We'll probably see him struggle early, but as the fight wears on, Matt Hume will make the correct reads and DJ will adjust accordingly. DJ's ability to make changes during the fight is another aspect he's considerably better at than Reis. It's Reis early or nothing at all in my book. My pick for this fight is DJ by decision, and as I see it, the most probable outcome. I would not take a prop bet for a finish, although it is possible, but we're talking about a division where 62% of fights go to decision. DJ always is looking to finish. Reis has been finished in the past. Should be a good fight, especially the first few rounds. Does Reis have a chance? Of course, especially based on what we've seen from DJ in the past, but the most logical pick, in my opinion, is Demetrius Johnson. But don't let me sway your decision making. Leave a comment. Be sure to leave a like because that always helps out. And if you haven't subscribed, consider doing that as well. Follow me on Twitter and enjoy the fights.